The A-Team Challenge, a major project of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, is produced in partnership with the School District of Lee County, Waterman Broadcasting, and NBC2. This program features high school students in both public and private schools from 6 Southwest Florida counties as they compete in this exciting academic challenge. The A-Team Challenge is brought to you by the Suncoast Credit Union.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the A-Team Challenge. I'm Robert Van Winkle, your host here today. Happy to be invited back to host the A-Team Challenge as we continue to celebrate academic excellence in Southwest Florida. The partnership is great and it's long-standing between the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, the Lee County School District, and NBC2, and I'm happy to represent NBC2 today. You can watch our games on television, on Comcast, or on CenturyLink. Look for their education channels, top of the dials there. You can also see us on YouTube, YouTube.com. Do a search for Lee Schools TV, and you'll find our games posted to YouTube. Students, you have already won one game in the first round. This is a single elimination competition, so both of you are winners to this point, but one of you will move on, and one of you will be going home here today. The questions are going to be in the same subjects that we did last time, and I'll give you a refresher on that. There's science, math, arts and humanities, language arts, social studies, and we've got good general knowledge and even some current event questions for you today. Here's a quick look at the rules. We've updated our rules a little bit this year. We'll play 2 rounds up front. Each question answered correctly is worth 10 points in both rounds. Students, remember to work individually in the first 2 rounds, no help from your teammates. And if you miss the question, there's no penalty, but the other side has a chance to steal the point after hearing the whole question. And in the third round, it's the lightning round. 90 seconds to answer 10 questions in a specific subject. We have 2 envelopes up here that you'll pick randomly and hopefully add those possible 100 points to the end of the score. End of the game, we will see who's got the most points. All right, so welcome back again to 2 fine schools on my right here. This is Estero High School. Our captain is Sarah there in the corner. We'll meet the rest of the team here in just a moment, but welcome back, Estero High. Great job so far. On the left side, at least from my podium, is Gateway Charter High School. Gateway Charter High, captain is Rachel in the front. You'll meet the rest of the team in a minute. So Gateway Charter versus Estero. Here we go. Let's get started, and we'll play around, and then I'll introduce the team players. Put your hands on your buzzers, and here we go. The A-Team Challenge is underway. For 10 points, what bone consisting of a manubrium, corpus, and xiphoid process can be broken along with the ribs during CPR, and it's also known as the breastbone? Evan, Estero.
Sternum.
The sternum is the right bone. 10 points starts you off. Estero. The Constitution forbids Congress from passing what kind of bill that lets a legislature declare a person guilty of a crime without a trial? Well, that kind of bill is called a bill of attainder, or pains and penalties bill. Next question for 10. What video game character sails across the Great Sea using a talking boat called the King of Red? Jake, Gateway.
Link.
You must know that video game, the King of Red Lions, and The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Walker, Link. 10 points to Gateway. Obviously, I've never played it. Next game for 10. Lou Brock and Bob Gibson helped lead what National League team to World Series titles in 1964 and 67 after the retirement of Stan Musial? Evan, Estero.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Good job, Evan. 10 points, Estero. Next for 10, the 1884 comic opera Les Villiers was the first by what composer who wrote the aria Un Bel Dì for a teenage Japanese geisha in Madame Butterfly? Okay, David, Estero.
Verdi.
No, Verdi is a great guess. I'm sorry, but that's not it. Gateway Charter. Want to give it a shot? Anybody? It was Puccini. Okay, next question for 10. Good try there. Thank you for that. Look at your screens and you can work on this math question. It's on the screen for you folks at home. In hertz, what's the temporal frequency of a wave that has a period of 5 seconds? Students are given calculators and pencil paper and a little extra time for math questions. And they can also see the questions on monitors in their seats. And the time is just about ready to run out. Rachel, Gateway.
12.
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Good try. Estero? The frequency is the reciprocal of the period, so it's just a simple math question, 1 divided by 5, or 0.2 hertz. Okay, next question for 10. What country that executed cleric Nimir al-Nimir in January of 2016 is led by King Salman, who succeeded King Abdullah in 2015 and who rules the country from Riyadh? Evan Estero.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is the right response. 10 points to Saudi Arabia, to Estero. Next question for 10. What politician from Maine who served as Speaker of the House was called the Plumed Knight, and lost the presidency in 1884 to Grover Cleveland? These questions are tough, aren't they? These history ones about presidencies. It was James Blaine. James Blaine. Okay, next question. What city, which is home to the executive mansion called Casa Rosada, is on the southern shores of the Rio de la Plata, and it's the capital of Argentina? Evan Estero.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires, muy bien la respuesta. Te doy 10 puntos por Estero. Muy bien. 10 points, Estero. Next question for 10. Cold Mountain, Across 5 Aprils, and Andersonville are historical novels set during what 19th century conflict? Sarah, Estero?
Cold War?
No, not the Cold War. Gateway? The Civil War. The Civil War. It's okay. No points there. Next question for 10. What poem, which describes alarms of struggle and flight on a darkling plain where ignorant armies clash by night, was written by Matthew Arnold? Another literary question there. Dover Beach. Dover Beach was the name of the poem. Next question. What conservative Australian media mogul and owner of News Corporation controls the Times of London and Fox News? Jake, Gateway.
Breitbart?
Say again?
Breitbart?
No, sorry, not that one. Estero, sorry. It was Murdoch. Richard Murdoch. Next question for 10. You got another math question. Go ahead and look at your screen. Need 2 answers from you. Between what 2 consecutive positive integers does the square root of 270 lie? Evan Estero.
16 and 17.
Good job, Evan. That's exactly right. 16 and 17. That's 10 points for Estero. Next question for 10. The starfish pisaster, which prevents mussels from overrunning coastal areas, is what type of species that keeps an ecosystem structure in balance? That's the keystone species. All right, next question for 10. What Asian country, led by the People's Action Party of Lee Kuan Yew, gained independence in 1965 when it was expelled from the Federation of Malaysia? David Estero.
Singapore?
Yeah, Singapore is the right response. 10 points, Estero. All right. Scores separate a little bit. Estero at 60, Gateway Charter at 10, but that's all right. We've got another 10-point round coming up. Gateway, I'm sure you're going to close the gap here coming up. We'll be right back with more of the A-Team Challenge in just un minuto.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enriching education throughout the school district of Lee County. Throughout its history, the Foundation has provided over $7 million in scholarships and $1.5 million in education grants. 170 teachers have received the prestigious Golden Apple Award. To learn more, visit www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
2 pennies by themselves don't add up to much. But when you're a Suncoast member, every time you swipe your Suncoast credit or debit card, Suncoast donates 2 cents to help children's programs where you live. That means Suncoast members help make their community a better place every day just by buying things with their cards. And when we add all those pennies from all those Suncoast card swipes together, we can give millions of dollars to our children's future. Visit SuncoastCreditUnion.com and learn how much Suncoast could save you.
This one's packed with hope. This one's packed with big dreams.
This one's packed with inspiration. It may look like a simple brown bag lunch, but it's really a big way to make a difference. That's because when you become a Take Stock in Children mentor, it takes just 1 hour a week to make an impact that can't be measured. Change a life over lunch. Become a mentor today.
Take Stock in Children is a major program of the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools. For more information on how you can become a mentor, call 239-337-0433 or email info@leeschoolfoundation.org.
Okay, welcome back to the A-Team Challenge. It's time to introduce you to our student players, and we'll start off on my right side here at the Estero High School. In the first spot is Sarah. Sarah Schwartz is a freshman this year, and she wants to head to Harvard in a few years and study politics. Next to Sarah is David Mendez, a junior, and he wants to go to Yale, also studying politics. So we got a Harvard-bound person and then a Yale one there with David. In the back is Evan Collins as a junior. Good answers to questions here today, Evan. Good job. Wants to stay at in Florida, go to the University of Florida, and become a dermatologist. Rounding out the team is Ryan. Ryan Truesdale is a junior, wants to stay in state as well, study at the University of Florida, become a marine biologist for the U.S. Navy, and good for you, Ryan. So Ryan, Evan, David, and Sarah under the coaching of Kelly Kaminsky at Estero High School. Now to my left side, we've got the team members from Gateway Charter High School. In first spot is Rachel. Rachel Legich is a senior this year. Thanks for the nice wave, Rachel. You're going to Nova Southeastern University on the other coast to study biology and osteopathic medicine. Good luck to you in the future, Rachel. Next to her is Jake. Jake Welling is a junior, so hopefully we'll see you back on the A-Team next year, Jake. Off to the University of Central Florida, hopefully, and wants to study forensic science. In the third spot is Batul. Batul Gunner is a senior this year, and she's staying local, wants to go to Florida Gulf Coast and study biology and medicine. Rounding out the team is Rachel's sister, Julia. Julia Legich is a junior. She wants to also stay in Florida, possibly going to UCF, studying medicine, OBGYN field. All right. Good luck to you, Julia, Batul, Jake, and Rachel under the coaching of Ryan Finkelberg at Gateway Charter. All right, so as mentioned, the score is a little separate, but Gateway, you've got plenty of time now to tighten it up. So here we go. Next question for 10 points, round two. Here we are. What Republican who served as mayor of New York during the Great Depression is the namesake of an airport in Queens? Jake, Gateway.
Hoover?
Sorry, that's a good try, not him. Estero. And David.
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia is the right one. LGA is the three-letter code for that airport. 10 points, Estero, LaGuardia. Okay, next question. What island is home to the Kanto Plain and Lake Biwa? It contains Mount Fuji and Yokohama. It's the largest and most... David, Estero.
Japan.
Nope, that's not the answer I need. Gateway, the rest of the question. It's the largest and most populous of the Japanese islands. Batul, Gateway.
Hokkaido?
Hokkaido is a good guess. Nope, but it's not right. Honshu. Honshu is the name of the island. Okay, next question for 10. In what Judy Blume novel does the title 12-year-old girl grapple with her family's Christian and Jewish backgrounds? Another literary question. It's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. That was the title of the novel. Next question for 10. Get and post are methods in what protocol widely used on the internet for web pages, which is why it is the first four letters in many URLs. David Estero.
HTTPS.
Say again?
HTTPS.
HTTPF.
F.
Nope, incorrect. Gateway. Rachel.
HTTP?
HTTP, just HTTP is the right one, and that's 10 points for Gateway. Next question for 10. In July of 2016, what sprinter was sentenced on appeal to 6 years in prison for killing his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp? Evan Estero.
Oscar Pistorius.
Oscar Pistorius is right, and that's 10 points for Estero. Good job. Next question for 10. What novel, which depicts the amputation of Albert Kropp's leg and the death of Paul Boehmer, was written by Erich Maria Remarque about World War I? All's quiet on the Western Front. All right. You knew it, but you didn't get it. That's all right. No harm, no foul. Next question for 10. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold committed a massacre of their fellow students at what Colorado high school in 1999? David Estero.
Columbine?
Columbine is the name of the high school. 10 points, Estero. Next question for 10. What city, which endured a blackout in July of 1977, was the site of LGBT demonstrations called the Stonewall Riots, and they occurred in Greenwich Village? David Estero.
Chicago?
Sorry, not Chicago. Gateway. New York. New York City. Next question for 10. What thermodynamic law states that a system's change in internal energy is equal to the heat added to the system minus the work done by the system? What thermodynamic law, Rachel?
Law of equilibrium.
That's a good try. Sorry, not the right one. David?
Newton's law?
Nope. The first law of thermodynamics. First law. Next question for 10. A limit of Riemann sums is used to define what operation, which according to the fundamental theorem of calculus is the opposite of differentiation? Batul, Gateway.
Integration.
Good job, Batul. That's exactly right. 10 points, Gateway. Next question for 10. A stretch of San Francisco's Lombard Street has a posted speed limit of 5 miles per hour because it has what unusual properties? Batul, Gateway.
School. Educational.
School zone or something like that? No, I'm sorry, I can't take that. Estero? Evan?
Cobblestone streets.
That's a good guess too. No, those Lombard Street is world famous for the hairpin turns. It's the crookedest street in the world, back and forth. And you can only go 5 miles an hour. No points there. That's okay. Good try. Next question for 10. What ancient city near Kefala Hill was excavated by Sir Arthur Evans beginning in 1900 and was the center of the Minoan civilization on Crete? Batul again, Gateway.
Petra.
Good try, not Petra. Estero? David?
Thebes?
No, not Dietz either. Knossos. Knossos was the city. Next question for 10. And that signals the end of the round. Now, it looks like the game is a runaway, but it is not. Estero has 90, Gateway has 30. Coming up in the lightning round, we'll have each team get a chance to add as much as 100 points to their scores. So when we come back, we will have the conclusion, and we'll see which team is advancing on to the quarterfinals. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Our schools are faced with increasing budgetary challenges. Now, there's an easy way for all of us to support education. By purchasing a License for Learning plate and renewing it each year, $20 are contributed to our schools to help our children. Support the License for Learning campaign. If you've got a car, get involved. For more information, call the Foundation for Lee County Public Schools, 239-337-0433. Get involved.
The Foundation for Lee County Public Schools is celebrating 30 years of enhancing education throughout Lee County. With the support of the business community and community at large. More than 3,000 students have participated in hands-on learning opportunities at local STEM businesses through our STEM at Work program.
One of you can hand the seeds out, one can plant and one can water.
This is actually my favorite class. In this one, I'm growing okra, and that one, we're growing lettuce.
Our Take Stock in Children and student advocacy and mentoring programs have provided more than 5,000 hours of mentoring to low-income, at-risk students. And this year, more than 350 students will attend our college and career readiness workshops. If you would like to learn more about how you or your business can get involved, please visit us online at www.leeschoolfoundation.org.
All right, welcome back to the concluding round of the A-Team Challenge. We call this the lightning round. You'll see why in a second. You might notice the students are now grouped together, and we've got a couple of alternates on both sides to introduce you to. So let's start off with the Estero side. We have right here, give me a wave, is Savannah Butler. Savannah Butler is a senior, wants to go to Cornell University and study neuroscience. Savannah, good luck to you in the future. Ben Brisky is right next to Savannah. Ben is also a senior, off to Brown, and wants to become a psychiatrist. All right, and on the Gateway Charter side, we've got Amanda Dunn. Amanda, on the end, she's a junior, wants to go to Nova and study physical therapy and possibly writing as well. And next to her is Olivia. Olivia Reed, a junior, wants to go to Kaiser and study pediatrics. All right, thank you students for all being here. Great game. We've got 30 points over here for Gateway. We've got 90 points for Estero. So Gateway Charter School will be going first. Here's how it works. There are 2 envelopes in my hand, a different subject in each envelope. It's totally random which team gets which subject, but there are 10 questions per subject. Each side will have 90 seconds to answer these 10 questions and possibly get up to that 100 points added to their score. Remember, students, in this round you can pass if you would like. You can continue working as long as you want, but you're only going to have 90 seconds for all 10 questions, okay? So here we go. Gateway Charter, which color would you like?
Purple.
Purple is your color. Green, that's going to be yours. Look at him. Did you see him reach for it? He's like, give it to me. Not yet, David, not yet. All right, Gateway Charter, here is your final subject. You ready? It is European royal residences. What modern-day country is home to these current or former royal residences? So all you have to do is give me the country. You don't have to give me the city. Give me the country that these royal residences are located in. Ready? 90 seconds on the clock. Here we go. The Louvre Palace.
France.
Correct, France. El Escorial.
Spain.
Spain is correct. Windsor Castle.
England.
England is correct. Amalienburg and Christiansborg Palace.
Pass.
Passed. Winter Palace and Peterhof Palace.
Norway.
No, sorry, not Norway. Royal Castle Laeken and Stuvjenberg Castle.
Denmark.
No, sorry, incorrect, not Denmark. Schönbrunn Palace and Hofburg Palace.
Germany.
No, not Germany, incorrect. Quirinal Palace and Pitti Palace. Quirinal Palace and Pitti Palace.
India.
Nope, not India. The Noreinde Palace and the Huis-ten-Bosch.
Pass.
Pass on that. Matthäus Palace and the Palace of Ahuja.
Portugal.
Portugal is correct. First pass question, Amalienburg and Christiansborg Palace.
Sweden.
I'm sorry, incorrect. One more pass question, the Noreinde Palace and Huis-ten-Bosch.
Netherlands.
Correct, the Netherlands is right. Good job, that's very good. You got one. Well, let me tell you what you missed first. The Amalienburg and Christiansborg is in Denmark. All right. The Winter Palace is in Russia, Peterhof. The Royal Castle of Laeken and Stuvjenberg is in Belgium. The Schönbrunn Palace is very famous in Austria. And the Quirinal Palace and the Pitti Palace is in Italy. Pitti. In Italy. All right, but you did end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 judges, 5 questions. You get an extra 50 points. That brings you up to 80. Good job. All right, so for a little school spirit on this side, kind of a foregone conclusion, but let's see how Estero does with your category. You ready? You think you'll get royal residences or chemical notations or something like that? How about, I love this, uncles. Uncles. Name these real or fictional uncles. Real or fictional uncles. You ready? Nice and easy, nice and straightforward. 90 seconds. Go. The character played by Jackie Coogan on The Addams Family.
Lynch.
Uncle.
Lynch.
Lynch.
Nope, not Lynch. Title character of Anton Chekhov play.
Pass.
Passed. The man portrayed on a JM flag poster saying, "I want you."
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam is right. Husband of Auntie M in The Wizard of Oz.
Pass.
Pass. The title character of a 2016 ABC show played by Mike Epps.
Pass.
Passed on that one. Musician with the hit singles Follow Me and Drift Away.
Pass.
Passed on that one. Husband of Petunia Dorsley, who raises his nephew Harry Potter.
Dorsley?
Yeah, freaking Harry Potter.
Pass. Someone
Did you
think
say
of that.
pass?
Yeah, pass.
You said pass, okay. Title character of a Harriet Beecher Stowe novel named for his cabin.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom is
Yeah.
right. Narrator of stories by Joel Chandler Harris.
Pass.
Passed on that one. And alternative country group of the album No Depression.
Pass.
Passed on that one. Title character of Anton Chekhov's play, of an Anton Chekhov play.
Uncle Fernand?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
is that?
sorry. Passed on
Can we just go to
the
the Harry
husband of
Potter
Auntie
one?
Em in The Wizard of Oz.
Uncle.
Remember when she's out there screaming, Auntie Em, Uncle Henry, Uncle Henry. The title character of the 2016 ABC show with Mike Epps is Uncle Buck. Musician with their hit singles Follow Me was Uncle Cracker. I never heard of him. Husband of Petunia Dursley, who raises his nephew Harry Potter. I'm surprised you didn't get this. What is it? Uncle Vernon. Uncle Vernon. All right. We could go on and on. 110 points. That moves you on to the quarterfinals. Give Estero a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Gateway Charter, good job to you guys. Thank you for being here. Get up and shake each other's hands, you guys, and thank you for watching the A-Team Challenge. Bye-bye.